we are back again for another weekend on the van build. This weekend I'm going to try run some electrics, get some more insulation in, and yeah, just try and get everything ready really for the ceiling, because that is getting delivered today. Going for some acoustic panelling with veneer oak on it, so that should look really smart up here. So obviously, yeah, got to get like wires like this all out of the way, all run down to here. Also with this board, I have decided I'm going to paint it and not carpet it the same colour as I'm going to do all the units. So I'll paint the board here when this one's eventually in. I'm going to paint this. I've also started adding some insulation to bits that are ready for it, as you can see here. That insulation is off B&Q. It's the 50mm thick recycled plastic, recycled bottle, whatever it is thingy, but yeah, it's really good, rips really well, fits in the gaps really well, so yeah, pleased with that. Also, anyone that's commented on my videos, giving me tips and everything, I do really appreciate that. Got a few about the solar panel. The weather is, well, it's raining at the moment. I think it's going to be raining all weekend, but hopefully tomorrow, if I can get a dry bit, I'm going to remove the gland that I put above this. Yeah, I'm going to remove that and re-stick it round the other way, just because someone had commented saying about when you're driving with it, the cables coming in that way, basically the rain can get in a lot easier, so I'm going to flip that round so it's facing the back of the van, and then I'll be good to go with all the boarding and everything on the ceiling. So yeah, get that done, and as soon as that's done, I can fill this last patch up here of insulation. Like I say, change these wires here, run all these down and round to the board, get all that done, and that'll be ready for the ceiling as well. So hopefully I can get everything ready this weekend for the ceiling next week. So yeah, this is the cable that's going to be going to my battery under the seat, running round here to the charge system. Just putting loads of this conduit over it, just because when I run it around the van, just want a bit of protection on it, any sharp edges or anything that it runs through. And then I'm going to have to try and route it. I think I found a route to go that's going to be easiest for me, which will be starting from the seat, across the driver's seat, down the side of the floor and then up, and then up here. So just down here and then straight up into it here. That's all fine, because this is all going to be, well, here's going to be like a seating area anyway, and obviously there's going to be panels on this, so that'll be covered, and then it'll just slot down that bit of floor in there, so it should be all good. So I'm going to have it connected there, fuse there, then it's going to come out the back of the seat. It's probably not going to look that great, to be fair, and I'm going to tie it all behind here, through there, down there, all the way around, and then it can go in there, and that's done. Now I've just got this routed for the fan on the roof. So for my fan route, I've got these wires come in here all the way across this beam. There's a hole there to come straight down there, and if you go straight through to this side, there's one that drops all the way down, which comes out there, so that will be lovely and tucked away. So that's a nice route for the fan. So there's my fan connected up, ready to go onto this 2mm wire that I'm using. So I connect that in, I've ran that, got a coil there, got plenty there, so got enough. But I'm waiting on Amazon because I've got some heat shrinks that I want to put over these, and what else have I got? I've got like some little sticky pads with cable ties that I want for like this cable and everything, just to stick it down, cable tie it so it don't move. I need to get everything in place. It's getting pretty dark now, but I'm going to try and do a few little bits, like I'm going to do the other wheel arch quickly and just shove some more insulation in. Yeah, just while I wait for Amazon, because I don't think it'll be any time today that I'll get cracking on with that stuff. Here we go, stuck in the bits of insulation that will kind of stick in, but it's getting dark outside now, and the thing is my light ain't very good for the camera. I've got another few rolls of that on the way, so I can do in this panel and the ceiling. My ceiling turned up a minute ago as well, that just got delivered, so hopefully I can get there so ceiling can go on next week. This light is very annoying because it's putting black stripes through the camera. So yeah, we'll come out tomorrow in the daylight and get some other bits done by then. Amazon would have turned up. If it don't turn up too late, I'm going to start painting that panel as well indoors. So I can do that, fix some bits to it, and then crack on again tomorrow. So painted the panel that the electrics are going on. As you can see, dog's jumped up at it already, but should be able to wipe that off. And now using some of the original 5.5mm ply, just going to template this and then cut that out, which will do the other side, so the opposite side to this. There's not going to be anything on it, so that's why I've gone for the 5.5, just to reuse this, save money. It's not going to have any weight on it, so that'll be ideal. There we go, other side's cut, all the holes lined up the same as well, so I managed to drill all the holes out. Ready for some paint now. This natural sage colour is going to be the colour that we're going to do like the units and that, so might as well do the back panels the same colour so it all matches. Nothing like a little bit of living room painting on the dining table. One coat down. Last one took about 3 coats, so a couple more throughout the night and it'll be good for tomorrow. So for the panel this side, I'm going to be putting one of these in. So we've got the 12-volt port, which will be handy for the portable shower, which is going to be going on this back door, so perfect little power output, and a couple of USBs, so if we want to charge anything in the back, there's a little bit of charging in the garage area. I think this 25mm bit will just about do it for them 2 sockets. See, actually for one. There we go. Little power output in. 12-volt and some USBs. Lovely on that panel. I'll also change these screws out to some black drywall screws, just so it looks a bit better, because they stick out like a sore thumb at the moment, but when they're black you hardly notice them. There we go. New wire crimped onto these for the plugs. And just got to give them a little heat shrink. So while I'm routing that through here, I'm going to run the Copex stuff all up here and across here. I'm going to move this light as well. So obviously this light comes on when you unlock the van and open the doors. I still want this light. I'm just going to move it to up here. So then when all this ceiling's done, I won't have that light there. That light will just be up here. So at least when I open the doors, I've still got a lot of light coming into the van. Then obviously another reason I'm moving it is so this is a bit more free all down this channel, so I can run mine in and across to come back down and out here with all the others. So there we go, lights moved. Just got to wire that back in, much better, off there now. And then I found out the one that the light was going through anyway, I can't actually route through because it's solid behind, so I'm going to have to use that and come a different route anyway. So these are what I ordered off Amazon for the cables. So they just stick on wherever, put the cable in and then cable tie it through just to hold them out of the way. Running this all the way around to over here took way longer than expected. That's the problem with when you're building vans or trying to do it. Everything takes longer than you think. You think that's only a 2-minute job, but just trying to get it like in and out of all the little holes and grooves, it ain't a 10-minute job. You end up spending ages on it. I Copex it all, had to pull all that out, and then actually feed the cable through all the Copex and then put it all through, because I just couldn't get the cable through. So yeah, it is all taking a lot longer, but I can connect that socket up now and get this panel on, and then we're one panel done in the van, thank God. And these are what we're using to put the panel in. Just easy fix it with these. Job done, and can remove it if needed as well. Right, turns out with this panel I'm going to have to drill into these and riv nut every single one, and then use the long Allen key bolts that like for the other side, because I did get these just to fix in for easiness, but they're not quite long enough. They are the long ones as well, and they're still not long enough, so I'm just going to have to riv nut all of these, and I've got some Allen keys to go in there, so I'll get that done now. Here we go, one panel on complete. Nice to get one on, bit of electrics in. Been running wires all day as well, which has taken a lot of time. So now we've got most of the electrics behind this panel all ready to go. Got to do a tip run in the van today, and we've got a big fridge to put in here, so I'm going to put that panel back on for now, get that bolted back on, put a mat down, get the fridge in, and then I can start adding to this panel. And I'm going to make a battery box as well to sit here, put the leisure battery in, so hopefully after the tip run I get enough time to make the battery box, and then can bring that in as well, and then start working out the board. So there we go, quick battery box built. I'm going to carpet this as well, and I'm going to build a lid for it, and then when I've got the lid built, I'm going to get some hinges. I need to order them, So yeah, it'll be nice and tucked away, nice and safe in the van. Nothing's going to be bashing around on it. So yeah, all good. I know it's been quite a boring video. Not too much has been done, but we've got the cables in ready, battery box built, and a few other little bits like the insulation. So it's getting there, slow and steady. It's getting there. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.